Hello everyone, welcome back. We're back with more of Master Detective Archives Raincode. Last time we finished Chapter 3 and solved the mystery of who murdered the Resistance leader. And we caught up with the rest of our fellow detectives. But one of them, our resident loner, Vivia, seems to have a secret that, and even Shinigami seems to be nervous around him, so I guess we'll start to find out what's up with him this chapter, so let's begin.
Oh yeah. That should have been completely sealed. The crime that should have been completely sealed. When that gate opens up, the past will have its revenge on the future. Eventually, after a restful slumber, the end of the world arrives. The end of the world I believed in.
Chapter 4, The Imperfect Insider.
Nothing good over on that end, huh?
What are we doing?
Oh, does this secret lab actually exist?
I've done the legwork. I haven't found a single piece of information. Maybe the anemic vampire was just talking nonsense?
Sheesh, I'm starting to get worried.
Anemic vampire. Sorry, that made me think of the anime Phantom Quest Corps. Well, thanks for the follow, and hello, let's see, Ovilia Mia? Did I say your name right? Anyway, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you could join us. How you doing? And thanks for the follow. Let me see what's up with that. Okay. Yeah, I probably do need to move it up some. There we go. Alright, yeah, I had to... all this time, the alerts haven't been showing because it wasn't on the right part of the... It wasn't on the right layer. So, probably should have realized that sooner. But yeah, again, welcome to the stream. And again, I hope I said your name right. If there's a name you want me to call you for short, just let me know.
Don't worry. Though I was suspicious at first, I can now say for certain that it does exist.
Huh? Why's that?
After the incident with the Resistance, Former Amaterasu.
By the way, just
employees
follow
have
you
completely
on Twitter.
vanished
Hope you follow me back. Oh, right. I'm really not. I apologize. I'm really not, looking for any graphic designers. I can't really afford that. I'm pretty much just doing this for fun. I don't really make that much money off of this, so. But so just letting you know. After the incident with the resistance, former Amaterasu employees now completely vanished from town. Oh. Really? Huh.
Perhaps they sensed trouble and went into hiding. Or perhaps they were taken by the peacekeepers.
I wonder if that includes the old man that was part of the resistance, because he used to be an Amaterasu employee, wasn't he? I'll have to... Can I check that on the... Can I check that now? No, wait a minute. Wrong button. Okay, I can. Yeah, hang on a minute. Let me check profiles. A member of the resistance looking to overthrow Amaterasu Corporation. Yep, he is a former Amaterasu employee, fronting as an antique art dealer. Having lost his family to Amaterasu's treachery, he harbors a bitter hatred for his former employer. He puts his accounting prowess to good use by managing the resistance's funds. The resistance fell apart after the hideout was exposed by the peacekeepers, but Margala continues to shelter fugitive members while working as a shop owner. Yeah, unless he got taken away by the peacekeepers, like what Halara just mentioned. So Ruka now lives alone as a fugitive. Was she? No, she wasn't part of Amaterasu. Though, since she was part of the resistance, she might still... Shoot, didn't mean to open that. She might still be in danger. Hey, Dragoon, welcome to the stream and thanks for the hugs. How you doing? What kind of tea are you making? Let's see. Yeah, he was arrested because he was in cahoots with the killer of the resistance. Well, yeah, and because he made those bombs, even though he didn't know they were bombs. Tired of... I'm good, I slept in, so no progress done on FF7. Yeah, no problem. You probably needed the break today. With the mystery that had been solved, his soul was reaped by Shinigami, resulting in his death. Yeah. He was murdered by Icardi on the roof of the Resistance hideout as part of a plan to pin the terrorist bombing on him. Let's see. There's an update for Yuma. Enraged by Shachi's murder at the Resistance hideout, he cornered and took the life of the culprit. He believed his actions to be unjust, and he was unfit to be a detective, but Kurumi helped him realize he had the conviction to help people. Okay, there's an update for Fubuki. Her forte is time leap, the ability to rewind time. Oh, wait a minute. While solving the mystery labyrinth, she lashed out at what she thought was the abhorrent god of darkness. She later realized that Shinigami had Yuma's complete confidence and tried to befriend the death god. Her forte is time leap, the ability to rewind time and redo things. However, if time has been turned back once, it cannot be turned back beyond that point. Let's see. No. Okay, we got an update on Makoto, that's right. The always masked CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. He lives on the top floor of Kanai Tower. While Yomi is ostensibly his employee, the two are always at each other's throats. His tendency to speak in riddles makes it difficult to ascertain his true nature, but he seems to have ulterior motives. Let's see. One to help the constantly frustrated. Dominic. Just lurking? Alright, no problem, Reen. Thanks to the lurk. In addition to failing the terrorist Yuma, she allowed them to capture the true culprit. First time in her tenure with the Peacekeeper, she swore to repay the indignity with bloody vengeance. So, I guess we're not done with those two yet. Okay, update on Kurumi. She holds deep trust in Yuma. When he began to doubt his actions, she bolstered his confidence by telling him he was doing the right thing. Alright, that's all of the profiles. I need to get back to the story. Perhaps they sense trouble and went hiding, or perhaps they're taken by the Peacekeepers.
In either case, they could have provided us with valuable information. Without them, we are farther from the truth. However, looking at it another way, it's safe to assume there's someone behind the scenes, attempting to conceal the secret lab.
Someone like Amaterasu Corporation?
Just a moment. Alright.
If that's the case, then all our sources of information have been lost. So how do we continue searching for this secret lab?
To find what you're looking for, you must first discard all your assumptions. If it's not here, then it must be over there. Remove such thoughts from your head. Once you do that, there's only one thing left to do, and that is the best course of action.
Which is...
In short, you do everything. You scour it all, one by one.
That's a rather simple way to view things.
That is the way of the detective. The only time things should be flashy is when it comes time for you to die.
Yeah, let's hope that never happens. Or at least not anytime soon.
Discard all assumptions. Alright. Maybe it's somewhere we would least expect it to be.
What is it, Kurumi? Did you think of something?
Do you know about the restricted area on the outskirts of Kanai Ward?
Restricted area?
Yeah, even the peacekeepers don't go near it. It's completely isolated. Since no one can enter there, I figured there'd be nothing of note in that area. In other words, it's the best possible place to hide something, right? It's super suspicious.
But why does a restricted area even exist?
Well, it would. Well, there had to have been once upon a time when it wasn't restricted.
No one knows the exact reason why, but there is a rumor. Supposedly, it was a tiny village that was abandoned due to a toxic gas leak from a nearby mine.
Oh. Yeah, that would do it.
Ever since then, the whole area has been restricted.
And that would be a good reason for not even a Matarasu to go near it.
Due to toxic gas.
Hmm?
However, there are lots of rumors about the restricted area.
Oh, great.
For example, they even say it's a corpse disposal facility where bodies from Kana were dumped off.
Ugh. Yeah.
Bodies are being dumped there?
I'm going to assume that's false. Seems to be in the same vein as ghost stories and urban legends.
I don't know, Halara. Would you really put anything past Amaterasu at this point? After what you've seen?
Still, this restricted area is certainly worth looking into. Very well. I'll take care of it.
You sure?
Huh? You will? You're not asking to be paid first?
Yuma, maybe you should keep your mouth shut about that.
I've taken this job from the World Detective Organization. I'll bill
Oh.
all expenses to them.
Okay, that's fair.
Isn't that great, Master? You won't go further into debt.
Gee, thanks.
I was growing tired of the legwork. Extracting information from people is miserable for me.
Oh.
I'll handle the restricted area. You take over the legwork. Keep asking around for more information. Now that that's taken care of, let's be quick. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Stay safe.
You as well.
Alara is so cool. Such an awesome detective. Hey, Master. The Flatty's swooning. Alara's gonna steal your girl.
I don't think they're... I'm not sure they're interested.
I can't blame her for admiring Halara.
Mm-hmm.
I'll admit, I have nothing to offer. Halara outshines me in every way.
Why do you sound so proud? Yuma, let's keep up the legwork.
Yeah, let's go.
Why did you stop all of a sudden?
That man just now.
You know him? Is he a peacekeeper?
No, that's not quite it. The last time I saw him, he fled after seeing my face.
Huh? Why?
I think the first time I saw him was back when I arrived in the city. Yet it seems like he knows me. Otherwise, that reaction back then wouldn't make sense. Could he have something to do with my past? Kurumi, please wait right here. I'm going to chase after him.
Wait! I'll go too!
He just... Hope she doesn't regret this.
There he is.
Just a minute. What is it, Simi? Oh. Do you want under the blankie? Why'd you get out of under it? Oh, come on. There you go.
Does he work at the stand?
Hey, you open today?
Yes, welcome.
I wasn't sure if I liked your ramen at first, but it's strangely addictive.
Thank you. It's all due to my research of people's preferences in this city.
Oh, so you're working hard then?
Yeah, I felt confident about the flavor, but no one was willing to try it at first. So then I tried copying those popular meat buns, but people saw right through it. Less and less customers came by. but after some self-reflection and some research, I've finally gotten it to where it is now.
So the secret ingredients to your success are hard work and sweat.
That's very kind of you. It's my pleasure.
You might even get more popular than those meat buns. Eating the ramen here fills me with joy.
Thank you.
It's just a conversation with the customer at a ramen place. Doesn't seem that suspicious.
I don't think we were talking about that guy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Shinigami, does that guy look familiar to you? I feel like he has something to do with my past.
No, don't know him.
Really?
I'm not lying. If I'm lying, I'll do a handstand while naked.
You're practically naked already. Kurumi, sorry for making you come with me. Looks like I was mistaken.
There's another customer there, though.
But if there's something you want to know, maybe you should ask directly. You might find something out.
No, I think I'm okay. Don't want to get in the way of his business. Anyway, let's continue with the legwork.
Well, if you're okay with it, Yuma.
Alright, let's do this. Time to ask around about this secret lab.
Yeah, let's go. All right, time to do some legwork.
For that, I want to make sure there's not some side quest. Yep, there are 4. I can't fast travel to Marunimon District, so I'm gonna have to walk there. So let's go ahead and do that first. Wonder why it wouldn't let me fast travel there, though. Okay, let me see there. Oh, it's over this way.
Yep.
Hey, you there. Got a minute?
Hmm?
You mean me? That's right, you're just the cool, dependable looking guy I need.
So,
If you've got the time, I've got a little gig lined up.
No.
Gig? I'm actually working right now.
yeah.
And that's alright, this job won't get in the way of your other one. The pay is out of sight, you'll get rich in no time.
You did it, Master! Your days of being salted dead are over!
Sure.
I'll think about it. Okay. Well, now I gotta go down here, looks like.
Oh, look, Master, a fortune teller. Why don't you get your fortune read?
Fortune teller?
Oh.
Excuse me, sir. Could I speak to you for a moment?
No.
This person seems pretty suspicious. What should I do? Well, let's listen. Do you need something from me?
Well.
It's nothing. I simply saw a good omen and wished to share it with you. Good Omen? Who are you? Oh, do you not know me?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure we've never met. Or maybe we met on a case? No good. I can't remember.
Sorry.
Sorry, I really don't know. Have we met somewhere before? I'm a fortune teller who can read the future. I'm accurate an astonishing 96% of the time.
That's a weirdly specific number.
Really? I guess it's pretty high.
No. Only trust it if it's 100 or 0, Master. Don't come crying to me if you get hit with a 1% chance insta-kill.
What does that mean?
Oh, what are you talking about, Shinigami?
Uh-huh.
Our meeting was fate's design. Allow me to read your fortune.
No.
Oh, I don't need...
Oh.
In the near future, a cute girl will confess her love to you, and a young man will share his money.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
No.
Now I'm starting to get suspicious.
Don't you think we should run now? If you stay here, you'll end up buying a magic lamp or painting or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry.
Sorry, but I'm in a bit of a hurry. Wait a minute. Let's see. Is it up? Oh, might be. Maybe it is up here. Yeah, here we go. Can I help you?
I've always liked you.
Huh?
What? Who the hell does this chick think she is?
This is all a bit sudden.
I'll wait for you, however long it takes.
Huh? What was that all about?
And stay gone! Master, throw some salt at her!
Yeah.
Sup, bro?
Huh?
What's up? Chill, bro. We're buddies, aren't we?
No.
Actually, I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've met.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about all that. I brought this just for you, friend. Money? I can't take this. It's no big deal, bro. Wealth and happiness are meant to be shared. Well, see you around. Oh, wait!
What do I do?
What just happened?
A love confession and a payout. Today must be your lucky day.
What does that mean?
Could this be the result of that fortune? Did it really come true?
Maybe.
Don't tell me you believe in fortunes now, Master.
But
I mean, didn't you see what just happened?
Fortune telling is unscientific. It's woo-woo occult nonsense. That kind of stuff doesn't exist.
no.
Says the Death God. Who's to say all fortunes are bogus?
Then let's investigate and see if that fortune teller really is legit.
Yeah.
A good idea. The fortune teller sees all. Request accepted. Alright. Oh. Gotta take the stairs, probably. To get that way. To get over that direction. Okay, or not. Oh, wait.
Right.
I can't get through because the driftage is blocking the way. It's a hassle, but I'll have to take a detour.
Just like your life, Master. Endless detours.
I never dreamed the company I worked for would get caught up in something like this. I thought the resistance was just a rumor, but they were real all along.
Master gave them what they deserved.
But
Yeah, I should take this opportunity to change jobs. I've got to stay positive.
oh no.
What should I do? I should never have believed that fortune.
Maybe.
Is she talking about the fortune teller? Let's listen to what she has to say. Excuse me, is something wrong? Yeah, the other day I went to a supposedly reliable fortune teller and had my fortune read. I invested in stocks like you told me to, but the price keeps dropping and now I'm barely scraping by.
That's terrible.
It was all a scam. How could I fall for something like this?
I knew it.
Some people's fortunes don't come true then. Make sure to not just blindly believe in fortunes. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Yes.
Right, I'll be careful.
Yeah.
Meridian is like this now because of that terrorist bombing. At least the peacekeepers cleaned up the sidewalks so we can use them.
It'll really be tough when the water finally recedes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Takes me a whole day to clean out the whole of this building. I'm so glad I listened to that fortune teller. Let's hear what this person has to say. Excuse me, could you tell me more about that fortune teller? Have you met him too? Amazing, right? What I wear, what I eat, where I work, I do exactly as he says, and my luck never runs out.
And
I'll win the lottery. I'll win at gambling. And according to my fortune, soon I'll meet my future wife.
I see.
That's 96% accuracy for you. Woo! A fortune teller who can actually see the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You've been very helpful. If you're ever feeling lost, try following your fortune. Oh. What should I do tomorrow? I guess I'll have my fortune read again.
Yeah.
It seems like she knows the fortune teller. Let's hear what she has to say. Excuse me, do you have a minute? I'd like to hear more about that fortune teller.
What is it?
Huh? Oh, I don't mind, but what do you want to know?
This is truly.
Are his fortunes really that accurate?
Yes.
Of course, but it's not about accuracy. That fortune teller can actually see the future.
I go in for a reading anytime I can't make up my mind about something. That's how much I trust in it.
I see.
I see.
Are you skeptical? We'll face divine punishment if you're not careful.
No.
No, of course not. Thank you for speaking with me. If you'll excuse me. I'll be right back. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Just wanted to go check the mail real quick. Let's see. Still gotta finish this side quest. Let's see. Is that the last one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that bastard. I'll never forgive this. Read the future my ass. He seems really mad at the fortune teller. Maybe he knows something. Let's ask him.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, could I ask you a couple of questions? Huh? Who the hell are you? I'm currently investigating that fortune teller.
No way.
What you say? You friends with that rat? No, I'm not. I thought it all seemed suspicious, so I'm conducting an investigation. Suspicious ain't the right word. It's fraud. Those insane prices for fortunes that don't even come true. My girlfriend handed over her life savings.
Oh no.
So that's terrible.
Yeah.
You said it. If I ever get my hands on them, it seems those fortunes are causing some people real harm.
I think that's about it.
I think that's about all the information we'll get.
Well,
Some people were elated to have their fortunes come true, while others were angry over being tricked.
Besides,
It's not like I expect fortunes to be 100% accurate, but some of those misses are causing a lot of pain. Let's go talk to the fortune teller again. Isn't that...
Oh, it's the girl who confessed her feelings to you!
what does that mean?
Looks like they're discussing something.
So,
I heard you found a new mark. How'd it go?
because
It was a piece of cake. Guys like him are too easy. I'm sure he's head over heels for me by now. He'll probably come to have his fortune read soon.
Things went well on... Things went well on my end, too. He was so fun and run around all panicked. Nicely done, you two. Here's your reward.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about conning people like this at first, but I never imagined it would be this easy.
yep.
Hit me up again next time you find a mark.
No way.
Did you hear that?
These guys are way beyond your back alley shell game or 3-card Monty.
I will expose the truth.
We can't let this go. We've got to confront him.
Go, go, go!
Oh.
Oh, it's you. Well, did my predictions come true?
Yes.
They did, thank you. If you don't mind, I'd like to have my fortune read again.
Uh-huh.
Very well. This time, however, it won't be free.
Well.
I'll need compensation.
Well,
In that case, can I pay you with information? Information, you say?
yeah.
Yes, information about you planning people to help sell your phony predictions.
No.
How dare you! I won't stand for this nonsense.
I don't think so.
It's not nonsense. You're hiring people to play pretend. The girl who professed her love and the guy that gave me money were both shills, right? Ugh. Once people start believing your fortunes, you charge exorbitant rates.
This is the truth.
This is your scheme!
Why is that?
Who could have predicted that I'd be found out by someone like you?
He might be a subpar trainee, but don't underestimate my master.
Yeah.
I haven't reported this to the Peacekeepers yet. If you don't want to face them, then
Well,
return all the money you scanned from those people. If you do that, I won't report you. I understand. Not long after that, I heard that the entire fake fortune-telling ring was arrested by the Peacekeepers. One of the victims probably blew the whistle. It reminded me how something sounding too good to be true is exactly that. The fortune teller sees all. Request completed. Got 100 detective points. Alright. Let's see. Let's see now. Let's go to the Ginma district. Oh, I have to walk everywhere, huh? Alright, fine. Probably because of the rain. Probably because of the flooding.
right.
I think I already.
Aww.
Yeah, I already looked at that one. Okay, so I need to go straight north. Oh wait, no, I want to go to the Ginma district first. Actually, no, let's go to the church first. Oh, her again, okay.
Don't make me kill your ass.
Oh, look who came crawling back. What's the matter?
You.
Remember before how I had you counsel people in place of the priest?
Huh?
Wait, are you angry? I heard it was well received by people in town.
Hey.
It was so popular that I never get a break anymore. You need to take some responsibility for this. Isn't that a good thing? People keep coming in to unload their problems one after another. I can't get anything else done. I haven't made any progress in my death metal choir, and I have no time to practice.
Huh?
I don't see what that has to do with me.
Hey.
You're the one who started all this, ain't ya?
Why?
Only because you asked me to.
Don't make me kill your
Quit
ass.
whining and go listen to people's troubles.
Oh no.
But... might as well do as she asks.
Alright.
Alright, but this time it's not my fault, no matter what happens.
Huh?
Fine, but be prepared for the consequences if you mess up. Now get going. You gotta be kidding. Lending the church a hand again. Okay, now I can take the bus to wherever I need to go. Let's go to Kanai Tower first. To say or not to say, that is the question. Excuse me, is something on your mind? Yes, but who are you?
And that's what happened.
The nun at the church asked me to go around and listen to everyone's troubles. If you'd like, maybe I can offer you some advice.
Yeah.
I see, that could be great actually. I'll get straight to the point. I'm in love.
I see.
Love, huh? Yes, those graceful hands and feet, those wavy locks, those eyes of ennui, and porcelain skin. It was love at first sight. It was over for me the moment I saw him.
I see.
I see.
Oh.
I can picture him now at the piano. Just thinking about him makes my heart ache. Under the piano? Do you mean the piano at the hotel over in Kamasaki District? That's the one. You're my rival for his affections. That's the one. You're my rival for his affection?
No.
No, nothing like that. I know Vivia because we work together.
I see.
Vivia, so that's his name. So lovely and ephemeral. Quite fitting. This guy really seems to like Vivia. Wonder if I'll help him, but...
And then...
I'd like to help him, but... You said you're a colleague of Vivia, right? You must know what kind of things he likes. I want to tell him how I feel and give him a present. Normally it should be something he'd like.
I see.
Let's see. What kind of thing would Vivia like? Fluffy pillows? What are the options again? I'm gonna go with the book.
In that case...
I think Vivia would be happy to receive a book as a present.
What's wrong with that?
A book? That'd be perfect for him. I could get him omelet. No, Musbeth might be better. You've been a great help. I'll get my present ready and go tell him how I feel.
No.
No problem. I hope things go well.
Thank you.
These things are never easy, but we'll give up. Thanks again. Okay, now I gotta go to the academy. What a mess. If something's worrying you, I'd be happy to listen. You're from the church. Yeah, that's me. I guess I don't need to explain why I'm doing this anymore. So, what's worrying you? Well, there's this guy who's been hitting on me non-stop lately.
Come on.
I've turned him down multiple times, but he just can't take the hint. It's stressing me out. I just don't know what to do. Can you give me a description of the person? Sure, he's on the shorter side, but chock full of confidence. Sure, he's on the shorter side, but chock full of confidence.
That sounds kind of familiar.
Oh, right.
He was also carrying this huge backpack. He might not be so bad if he wasn't lugging that thing around.
I knew it.
She must be talking about Desahiko.
Come on.
That shorty detective was hitting on girls instead of investigating. No mercy tickets. No mercy for slackers.
What do you think I should do?
Sure.
Let's see. Leave it to me.
To you, what do you intend to do?
It's a bit awkward to admit, but the person hitting on you is
Sorry.
someone I work with.
Huh?
That's why.
I'll tell him to stop bothering you.
I see. Thank you. Good luck?
No.
It's nothing. I'm sorry you've had to deal with this. Looks like I managed to solve her problem.
In exchange, you're giving yourself a brand new one.
Okay, now I gotta go to the clock tower. Yeah, I'll be right back. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's see if we can at least finish up this side quest.
Who even uses these benches? I've never seen anyone sit on one.
Well,
People who need a break during walks or exercise? What do I do? If you're worried about something, I could lend an ear. Who are you?
and that's what happened.
The nun asked me to go around and listen to everyone's troubles.
Then, can I ask you to listen to my problem? I work at a cafe, but I just can't seem to interact well with the customers. As soon as I'm in front of someone, I get so nervous that my words won't come out.
I see.
Sort of like what's happening now.
I want to be able to talk to people with ease, just like she did.
She?
She was only there for a day, but she was so beautiful and sociable.
I think I know what she's talking about.
Maybe.
Could she be talking about Fubuki? Yep.
When I asked her for advice, she told me that I had to defeat the evil gods.
I knew it.
Definitely Fubuki.
But I don't even know what evil gods are. And how is it related to certain customers? What should I do?
Well... I'm gonna try this one.
Well,
Evil gods don't exist, so you can forget about that.
But I won't be able to get over my nervousness, and I still won't be able to serve people.
speaking of
Right,
which,
that wouldn't solve the actual problem, would it?
I'm sorry for bringing up such a silly problem. I'll try my best to improve on my own.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help.
Yeah.
That should be enough for now. Let's head back to the nun. Okay, so it was probably the third option was the right answer. Let's go ahead and pick up this quest while I'm here. And who's this? You know, I haven't seen Seth of the Peacekeepers in a while. You can tell when he's around because he's always preaching to subordinates with that megaphone. Where could he be?
So that four-eyed loudmouth is a celebrity here in Collyward, huh?
I wonder what happened after he got dragged off by the director of the Peacekeepers. Oh, hello. Is that Iruka? Oh, it's you.
Hey.
I'm sorry. Huh? What are you doing? Shachi is dead. Icardi and Servan betrayed the resistance. We caused so much trouble for you.
That's right! Master was almost captured because of you! Apologize harder!
No.
Well, it was certainly tough, but it's nothing you need to apologize for. What about you, Iruka? How are you doing? Did the Peacekeepers not come after you?
Yes.
Don't worry about them. They won't catch me that easily. But now that the resistance is in shambles, I'm at a loss. I don't know where to go from here. Iruka seems really depressed. I'd like to cheer her up somehow.
Yeah.
It'll be alright. I'm sure your allies will come back soon. Even if they do, Shachi isn't here anymore. There's no one keeping us together. No, I don't know what to say. If only there was someone here who knew Iruka well.
Lost in the rain, request accepted.
Alright. I took that request, but I want to turn in the one I just finished first. Oh yeah, I need to go to church. And then I'll finish up Erika's request. Who's that with the nun?
Hey.
In other words, it ain't your fault, but if you keep whining like this,
I'll kill you.
I'll kill your ass in the name of God. Wow. Phew. What was that just now?
Huh?
Whoa! Back already? Peeping's a bad habit, you know.
So,
Can't just force all the work on you, can I? So, I also tried listening to some folks.
Wow.
That's great. That person just now looked really happy.
huh?
I could see the relief on his face, like all his worries had evaporated. He kept thanking you over and over.
I'm sure.
I think he was happy to have someone so friendly and approachable to talk with.
I knew it.
You're kind of foul-mouthed for a nun, but you're also incredibly kind.
Don't make me kill your
Shut up! I'm busy now. Later.
Oh.
Her face went bright red and she ran off.
Yeah.
As long as she's around, I think the church will be just fine. She's compassionate and the locals really trust her.
That's great.
It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we were able to help out. Lending the church a hand again. Request completed. Alright. And now let's finish. Let's see if we can finish helping out Iruka at least. Hey Fubuki.
You did it!
You must listen. My investigation is going well. I shall go render judgment upon the fiend protected by the demon's blade.
I see.
Aww.
Looks like you'll have to work overtime, Master.
Yeah. Okay, that is not who I was looking for. Oh, here we go.
Well then,
Next, I suppose I should seek out the moon goddess.
Overtime it is. Yeah, that wasn't what I meant to do. There we go. It's been a while, Margola. How have you been?
Yeah.
Oh, so he hadn't been arrested. Well, that's good news. Well, you know. There's something I'd like your help with. Oh, great. Something troublesome again? In that case, I'll pass.
No.
It's about Erika. Oh?
And that's what happened.
I ran into her just now, and she seems really depressed about everything from before. I want to help her out. Do you have any idea how to cheer her up? Something does come to mind, but before I tell you, I have a request. Huh? You have a request?
No.
Erika isn't the only one with problems, you know. I want you to deliver this to a certain man. What's inside?
No.
Do you really need to know?
Maybe.
No, I suppose not. But I don't want to be fooled again. No doubt. That's a fair point. Go ahead and open it. It's just food.
Yeah.
Yep, it's food, just like you said. Who do I deliver this to?
Yeah.
He should be a small room in Doya District, the same one you were locked in before.
I see.
That room should be at the far end of Doya District. Do that for me and I'll tell you how to help Erika.
Yes.
Understood. The small room in Doya District. Uh...
Ah,
So this is Doya District. I heard the stories, but I can't believe it really got flooded. Do you live here too?
No.
No, actually.
I see.
I see. Lots been going on lately, so take care. Might still be dangerous.
Hey, you're from outside of Connie Ward, right, mister?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it true there's weather besides rain?
It's true. Sometimes it's sunny without a cloud in the sky, and then there's snow. That falls too, but it's small, powdery ice.
Ice falls in the sky? That's so cool! I want to see it someday.
Hey, you're that fugitive Yuma, right?
No.
No, I was framed.
What did you say?
Shut your mouth, terrorist or not. Make one wrong move and you're going down. He's not going to listen.
Hey,
Stop right there! This area is currently under the jurisdiction of the Matarasu Peacekeepers. Go any further and you'll be placed under arrest.
Sure.
I'd better back off.
bullshit.
Damn those peacekeepers walking around here like they own the place. I don't care if they're looking for the resistance. We don't need any strangers hanging around here.
Hey,
What are you looking at, shithead? Want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm going now. Is this where I need to go? Guess I'll find out in a moment. I'm sorry you got the blame for that terrorist attack. Thank you. The resistance is in total disarray right now. Shachi is dead, and Ekkardi.
Well,
But we have no choice but to continue living our lives here. Alright, my target is in here. Oh, hello. Servon? Shh, not so loud. What if someone found me?
Sorry.
Sorry, I have something for you from Margala. Thanks, this helps a lot. What are you doing here, Servon? Weren't you captured by the Peacekeepers?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you see, I was taken away by that Peacekeeper Guilame. Probably butchered the name, but oh well. Along with Ekkardi's body. I managed to flee during the commotion from when Director Yomi appeared. I'm not really sure what happened, but Yomi was really pissed off. He took it out on Guilherme and the others.
Right.
Was it because Makoto stopped him? It was the perfect opportunity for me to make my escape.
I see.
And then you asked Margala to help you hide?
Yeah.
Yeah, would him, I probably would have collapsed somewhere and gotten captured again.
Then?
Could you tell him how thankful I am?
Yeah.
Sure, no problem.
Slapping so many posters up in such a tiny room, it's like they're trying to brainwash people. Be careful, Master. People like that, like you, are susceptible to that sort of thing.
I'm not that simple. Okay, now back to Kamasaki District.
And that's what happened.
I delivered the package. He told me he appreciates everything you've done for him.
Yeah.
I see. Thanks for doing that. Why did you decide to help him out, Margala? Even though he was being threatened, he did betray the resistance.
No.
Right. When he first came to me, I considered handing him over to the peacekeepers.
But
But the members of the resistance were like my second family. And when it comes down to it, Amaterasu is the true villain in all this. They're the ones to blame.
I see.
I see.
yeah.
Sorry for the strange request. Take this and give it to Eureka. A gun?
No.
It's just a model gun. Can't really harm anybody. Shachi entrusted it to me. He told me to give it to Eureka if something happened to him.
I see.
So it's a present from Shachi to Eureka. There's nothing suspicious about a cap gun sitting around in a shop like this, after all.
Yeah.
Give it to her along with these words. This is not a real gun. It's a fake and capable of taking a life. There's meaning in that. It's a message from Shachi.
Yeah.
Understood. I'll make sure to give this to Eureka. I thought about selling it. I suppose we're both creatures of habit, aren't we, Shachi? Okay, now back to Conite. Oh no, back to the clock tower.
Hey.
What is it, Yuma? You need me for something?
For now.
Yes, I need you to take this. A gun?
And that's what happened.
It's a present from Shachi. He left it with Margala for safekeeping.
No way.
From Shachi?
Besides,
He also wanted to tell you this. This is not a real gun. It's a fake and capable of taking a life. There's meaning in that.
and that's what happened.
Those words were part of Shachi's gift to you. Shachi.
Yes.
I understand. He may be gone, but I'll keep moving forward.
It can't be.
A gun? You there! What are you doing with that?
We'd better run, Yuma.
Yes.
Right! Looks like we got away.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think we were followed.
You have
Thank you,
no
Yuma.
place.
I found a path forward because of you. Even if Shachi is no longer with us, I'll keep the resistance alive. I'll use this gun to help create the world Shachi envisioned.
Yeah.
As Erica spoke those words, a smile crept across her face.
Lost in the rain, request completed. And got 100 data points. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break here. So if there's anything you need to do, now would be a good time. And I'll be back. When I get back, we'll finish we'll do the last side quest and then continue the story. So, see you in a bit.
Okay, I'm back. Thanks for the wait. And let's see, I said I still had one more side quest to do, which is here in Ginma District. So let's go find it.
Told you so.
That sign is so sick. I'm way into the cyberpunk aesthetic.
Really? The more I look at it, the more tired my eyes become. Oh.
So,
Hey, how was the test today?
well,
Well, it was pretty tricky. I know, right? I'll be happy if I even get half of the answers correct.
because,
Okay, I'm gonna get a parfait. There's no reason to be depressed.
yeah.
That's a great idea. I'll have one too. This sort of meaningless conversation is the best part of being a high school girl.
I wonder. You're wondering, is Shinigami speaking from experience? Because that's what I'm wondering. Ah, gotta wait. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay, over here. Here we go.
Ah,
Hey you came to see her too, right? Huh? Who are you talking about? I'm talking about that mega cute waitress. She's something of a legend around here. She has such a graceful air about her. Her voluptuous body can't be concealed by her uniform. She talks like she might be a bit of an airhead. Her radiant smile purifies the soul.
oh right.
The coffee she brews is hot, bitter, and thick.
Maybe.
Is he talking about Fubuki? Yeah, the bigger question is he talking about the coffee? You think so too, right? Well,
Nice.
right? I knew you and I were kindred spirits.
No.
Well, no, that's not. But I won't accept you so easily. The strength of your conviction must be tested. Huh?
Good luck with that, Master. I'm gonna take a nap.
Hey! Question 1, I'll start with something easy. Was she wearing her hair tied back? Yeah, I believe so.
That's true.
Her hair was tied back, I think.
Ah,
Correct! That was too easy, huh? Time for question 2. This one's not so tough either. How many piercings does she have in her right ear? How the hell should I know? Let me see if I can check that. See if there's anything that says anything about that. Or at least let me look at her picture. Da, 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 da. Her right ear. I can't see her right ear in these pictures. Piercings? Golly, how the heck should I know? Sorry, wrong answer. She has 3 piercings in her right ear. Damn, I got it wrong. 2 are blue and 1 is gold. You need to dig deep into those memory banks. Well, there's no way I can accept you as a kindred spirit if you can't even answer the simplest questions.
yeah.
Study your greatness, then return to me. Forgive me, Fubuki. I'll try again once I'm ready. Well, you gave away the answer, so...
Ah,
Chu, are you ready to take my quiz again? What to do?
yes.
Okay, I'm ready.
Huh?
You seem prepared. Let's go. Let's begin. Question 1, I'll start with something easy. Was she wearing her hair tied back? Yes, she was. Yes.
That's true.
Her hair was tied back, I think.
Ah,
Correct, she has 3 piercings in her right ear. Yeah, you gave me the answer last time.
Hooray!
Oh, right!
Oh, right.
Incidentally, her left ear has 3 gold piercings and 1 pink one for a grand total of 4 piercings. Really? I only saw the 1. Oh boy. On to question 3!
Yes.
Alright, let's do this. What is her name?
Hmm?
Huh? What do you think? It's a tough one, right?
Huh?
How'd you know that? I didn't even know until recently.
Sure.
I don't think I should tell him we work together.
No.
But it's not over yet. Here's the final task. Bring me something that would make Fubuki happy.
Yeah.
If you can do that, I'll accept you into the club.
Like we didn't even want to be part of that club. Ugh.
So will you do it?
Uh,
Might as well. I was come this far.
yes.
Fine, I accept your challenge.
Huh?
You got guts, but wonder if you know the answer.
Well,
Do you? Do you? Of course! I know exactly what she wants. I heard it myself, after all.
Ugh. Why is he trying to make that sound like a big deal?
Go on now!
Do you have any ideas, Master?
no.
I noticed this when we were going through the mystery labyrinth with Fubuki during that case, but Fubuki really likes stuff you might find in an RPG.
Where would you find something like that?
If
Kamasaki District has all kinds of shops, so maybe we'll find something there. Alright. Her name is Fubuki, the legendary waitress. Request accepted. Alright, off to Kamasaki District then. And I gotta be careful to avoid the story mission. Alright, let me see here. Okay, let's start. Is this going? This is somewhere upstairs, so I need to take the stairs somewhere, looks like. No, the upper stairs. I would think anyway.
Oh,
This car has a cool vintage thing going on. I wish I could take it for a spin.
see.
You can float and you still want to drive? I'd rather try floating personally.
You can float all you want after you die and become a ghost. That's a one-way street, though.
I'll pass! Yeah, I think I read that one before, but oh well, it's been a while. I wonder how the Resistance is doing.
well,
Shachi and Icardi are both dead, so they probably split, right?
And the Peacekeepers found their hideout too. Okay, maybe the stores are downstairs then.
no.
A secret lab? I haven't heard about anything like that.
I see.
Do you know of any places where a large facility could be built? I don't leave Kamasaki much, so I can't say. But in Kanai Ward, most of the research labs, factories, and the like are connected to Amaterasu Corporation. I see. Thank you very much for your help. Okay, let's see if I do need to take this downstairs way, maybe. No. Okay, seriously, where is the... Hang on, man, let me take a look. double check. Maybe I missed something somewhere. Just a minute.
The foundation of gathering intel is legwork. Now go, go, go! Master's got some donkey ears.
Okay, sorry about that. Mystery Man. Sorry for not watching your stream in a while. Like I said, the other day I've been busy with my grandma and moving her to a nursing home. Oh, no problem. I'm glad you could tune in tonight. Let's see. I need to... Still got a side quest to finish up. And I'll be able to continue the story.
It sure ain't easy watching over some rookie detective.
Why are the story quest and the side quest in the same spot? You better not give me onto the story quest, I swear. Okay, good. Didn't.
I'm sure.
This store might have what I'm looking for.
Ah,
Oh, I was just about to close shop. Are you interested in buying something?
I'm sorry.
So sorry to keep you. Don't worry about it. Take your time and look around.
That's...
Huh? That thing the owner has, could it be? Hey, that there! What? Huh? What? You mean this? I was told it was some kind of legendary metal or something, but it looks like worthless scrap. They really pulled the wool over my eyes. I still have a lot to learn about appraising things like this. Would you consider giving it to me? Possibly at a very low price?
ah.
Well, if you'll take it off my hands, it's all yours. I was about to toss it out anyway.
Thank you very much.
Master acquired orichalcum. Fake.
He'll be good enough, probably.
Yes!
Alright, let's go show him. Alright. Remember, I do not want to continue the story just yet. Back to Ginma District. So, how you doing tonight, Mystery Man? That is like saying, Master is the best. Not. Yeah, pretty much. I'm doing good. That's good. Glad to hear it. Alright, here he is.
Huh?
That's...
Well?
This is what Fubuki was looking for, right?
Oh no.
It can't be! I admit defeat. She did indeed say she wanted orichalcum in order to forge the Sword of Legend. But I couldn't find it for her.
Yeah.
You're now a member of the club. No, you should be the leader.
Huh?
I never planned on becoming either. Anyway, you can have this if you want.
Huh?
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't need it. But,
Besides,
I have an idea of what Fubuki would say.
I'm sure.
No true hero would turn their back on the Sword of Legend.
What? Is that a confession of love?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Thank you.
There's no time to lose. I must forge the Sword of Legend and become a hero. Oh my gosh. Should we have told him it wasn't the real thing?
Now there's a guy who's living life to the fullest.
Yeah. Something like that. Her name is Fubuki, the legendary waitress. Her quest completed. Alright, now we continue the story. Oh my goodness. I think anyway. Let me make sure there aren't any more. Nope, that is it. So back to Kamasaki. Could you imagine simping so hard that you try to make a god sword? I know, right? And the problem is who he's simping for. She probably wouldn't even recognize why he's doing it for. Okay. Let's start over here, I guess. What the heck am I doing? Let me see here. Oh yeah, we're trying to find information on the lab. The secret lab, that's right. That Halara was talking about. Or, well, that the entire group was talking about. Excuse me, may I ask you something?
Yes.
Of course. I hope I can be of assistance.
And that's what happened.
Do you know anything about the secret lab? The secret lab? I'm sorry, but I don't think I've heard of it before. I see. Thank you very much. Alright. Gotta go ask someone else. Excuse me, I'd like to ask you something. Have you heard about a secret lab?
What?
Hmm? It sounds familiar, or maybe not.
Hey,
Does anything come to mind? Anything at all?
I think I saw a movie once with a similar title. It was a comedy about stupid scientific experiments.
Which, of course, is totally unrelated.
I can't believe I got 5 detective points for that. I think I already spoke to her. No, that's not where I meant to go. There was a subway somewhere. Is where I need to go. This game reminds me of Persona fame, but mostly Persona 4 with a little bit of Persona 5. This is actually created by the same person who created Danganronpa series.
Need something?
You need something from me?
Do you know anything about a secret lab?
Beats me. Doesn't ring a bell. Yep.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's pretty. I'm really enjoying it so far. I see. Thank you.
you're actually doing the legwork like a real detective now.
Okay, I can't go
Thanks,
down that way, so that...
Megami.
Trying to find the subway stairs. Can't remember where that was. Oh, that's probably it. Yeah, that's it. I guess I should have talked to that person while I was there, but I was afraid it would continue the story at the time.
Hey,
Hey, guess what? I will have to check it out. Yeah? Well, if you don't want spoilers, then if you want to lurk to avoid them, I'll understand, because I'm on, as the stream title says, I'm on chapter 4 right now. Hey, guess what? What? I just heard the most amazing rumor.
Huh? What happened to be about a secret lab?
Huh?
What's that? No, I heard the lady down the block is cheating on her husband. Isn't that so interesting? Not really. Not really. I know I said before that Haruhi from Oron High School Host Club is my spirit animal, but now I'm wondering if Yuma is. What is it?
Hey!
Don't talk to me, I'll kick your ass! Huh?
We better not talk to this guy.
Well, that was no help at all. But it was the last guy I had to talk to, I guess. I wonder if... I don't think Kalara would have found anything. They said they weren't really interested in doing the legwork.
guess talking to people around town doesn't yield much info.
I guess talking to people around town is yield much info.
We've been walking since the
Oh, okay, it's
morning.
voiced.
I'm so tired.
Me too. My legs are so stiff.
What? Never mind.
But you're flying. It's about to get dark, so let's just call it a day and return to the agency.
Wait, are you sure?
Huh?
There's no need to be polite, if that's your intention. There's still one more place to go, right?
Where's that?
The place with that masked guy. Isn't he the CEO
Oh,
of
you
Amaterasu
want to talk to
Corporation?
Makoto. Okay.
Maybe you'll find the answer if you ask him. That's what you were thinking too, right, Yuma?
This also reminds me of the show Danganronpa with, like, really on the fence humor with a serious attitude. I can see the similarities. Yeah, that was actually a game originally. And like I said, it's the same creator as this game.
Or were you thinking of not bringing me with you because it's too dangerous? I'm the city's best informant. I know my way around dangerous stuff.
No, I'm not avoiding him for your sake, Kurumi. Personally, I don't know if he can be trusted. I think it's best we don't get involved with him.
I agree.
You do? Yeah, I know that it was a game, but I did both of them backwards. Yo, yeah, no problem. That makes sense.
Master,
Like game last, show first. Yeah, that makes sense.
avoid that guy.
I imagine maybe a lot of people got into the game series after watching the anime.
But do you really need to trust someone to get information out of them?
I kind of get what she's saying, but there's also a matter of trusting them to give us truthful information.
You need to be bold enough to use people to get the info you need.
Well, okay, she has a point there.
Well, that's what my grandpa used to say anyway. It's worth a shot, don't you think?
We don't really have any other leads, so I guess so.
Be bold enough to use people? Maybe that applies to detectives as well. Kurumi, you're more fit to be a detective than I am.
That's not true. I'm just an informant.
Also, I don't want to return to the agency empty-handed. Let's do as much as we can now.
Yeah, let's go. Aw, I already warned you, but it looks like you made up your mind.
The masked man Makoto Kagutsuchi lives on the top floor of Kanai Tower. I hope I can get to him without any issues.
Yep. Alright, let's see. Where are we going? We're going to, to Kanai Tower. Alright, let's go. Actually, maybe I better save before I do this, just in case. Because I did finish up all the side quests for this chapter. Yep, we're taking the bus. The only place we can't take the bus to is Marunouman district because it's flooded because of something that happened in the last chapter. I guess it's a good thing it doesn't use the mechanic of Danganronpa, the Danganronpa games where you can gain levels by running around
Really appreciate
on foot.
how massive it is up close. Like, words don't do it justice.
And yet, just a moment ago, you weren't even one to come here. Oh, let's go. At least I assume that was Shinigami talking, and not
We
Kurumi.
should be at the top floor of this tower.
I see it all the time from far away. Kinda think it's an eyesore given how big it is.
And how lit up it is. It's a real attention grabber. It's like, hey! Big Shot lives here.
But seeing it so close confirms it's actually worse than I thought.
Yeah, like the Eiffel Tower on roids. Yep.
I thought security would be tight around here.
They probably don't want to protect him because Amaterasu Corporation probably doesn't want to protect him because they see him as a thorn in their side. They see him as a thorn in their side, even though he is the CEO.
Hi, Yuma. Welcome back. Come on in.
How'd you know it was him?
Welcome back?
I've been here once before.
Yeah, but I still want to know how he knew it was Yuma. I guess he doesn't get many visitors, so he probably assumed Yuma would be the only one to come.
Well, I guess if he says we can go in, let's just do it.
I thought you'd be visiting me right around now. I just planted a melon seedling in the pot.
Yay!
We'll have some juicy melons in about 6 months. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, neither can we. Literally.
Wow, he is just as suspicious as always.
There isn't a single security guard. Don't you think that's kind of careless given the situation?
Any hired security would likely be spies or hitmen.
Fair enough.
Humans cannot be trusted. I leave security in the care of machines. Naturally, they're made by Amaterasu Corporation.
Maybe it's like a bee when they sting you. You wish them to die, but if that happens, no more honey. That's true.
You were only able to enter so easily because I programmed security to let you in.
Thanks.
I see. Thank you.
Don't be a stranger. We're friends after all. Although,
We are.
I didn't expect you to bring your girlfriend.
I'm from Etheria Academy. I'm...
Kurumi Wendy, right? I know you. You're the city's only informant.
Yeah, he gets around apparently. Somehow.
I love this city, so I know everything about it. Naturally, since you live here, that includes you. Isn't it obvious?
Really?
Do you really know everything about this city?
Of course.
Well, he stays up here all day. He probably has plenty of free time on his hands to learn about that stuff.
Yuma, let's ask Mr. Makoto about it.
What would you... What would you do if you see a one-eyed Jack Skellington doing the French girl pose? Oh my gosh! That would be pretty disturbing.
Right.
Oh, forgot about that. You might just quickly walk out the way you came in. Can I talk to Shinigami? No. Okay. Alright. Oh.
I heard there's a secret lab somewhere in Kanai Ward.
Wow! You're going there straight out the gates?
Might as well.
Well, do you know about it?
A secret lab, huh? Of course I know about it. I'm the CEO of Amaterasu, after all.
I'm just going to head back this way if you don't mind, Mr. Skeleton. Okay, then spill the beans.
Huh? Really?
Please tell us about it. What is this secret lab? Where is it and what's happening there?
Now, calm down. While I can listen to 12 people speak at once, I have only one mouth I can answer with.
Okay.
So first, where is that lab, you ask? It's inside Amaterasu headquarters.
Of course.
Huh?
Inside Amaterasu? It's not in the restricted area?
Or that could... Oh, forget it. I don't know.
Why? She strung us along on a whim.
Ugh. No, she did. Oh, frosh, forget
Stop
it.
it. We have other stuff to worry about now.
What's wrong? Was it so sensible that you didn't expect it? Isn't it rather obvious? Only internal personnel can enter Amaterasu Corporation. It's the most secure place in this city.
So, you could get inside then, right?
Of course. But it's not as suspicious as you might think.
Oh.
Please tell us more. What is happening in there?
You really want to know about the research that badly?
Yeah, might as well.
Yes, I do.
First, you must tell me the reason behind it. Why do you want to know about this secret lab?
The reason...
I don't think it's smart to disclose that it's a directive from the World Detective Organization.
Probably.
After all, aren't you speaking to the head of Amaterasu Corp?
I know. I'm here to take advantage of him, not the other way around.
You know, this says a lot when Shinigami is nervous about someone.
You're frowning. What's on your mind? Don't tell me. I have an inkling.
What, are you a mind reader too?
Don't worry. I'm on your side.
Well, no, I don't think that was their concern.
If
per
you're
se.
worried about my wordage, then let me put it another way. At the very least, I am not your enemy.
Fair.
In fact, I believe you detectives may be saviors, who shall right all wrongs here in Kanai Ward. That's why I gave you the submarine, after all.
True. He's got us there.
Right now, I'm trying to investigate...
It also says a
Kanai
lot
Ward's
considering the
hidden
fact that you
secrets.
look like you're about to do something weird. That's true.
I've learned about the immortal monsters known as homunculi. The existence of a secret lab may be related. Could it be that homunculus research is being conducted in that lab? Research on those immortal monsters.
Immortal monsters?
If I find out Makoto's a homunculi, or... Well, never mind, I'm not going to continue that train of thought.
Speaking of which, you did ask me what I knew about homunculi. No matter how strange this town may be, no such monsters exist here. It's impossible for that kind of research to be done in Kanai Ward. The only ones in this city are the people I love. There are no monsters to be had here.
Your wording, you're saying there's no monsters here, but you're not actually denying the existence of homunculi.
But the Resistance leader was certain homunculi exist.
Again, listen to Makoto's wording, Yuma.
It's true. My grandpa told me that kind of research was being done.
Well, it is true that Amaterasu does many kinds of research. Maybe they appear suspicious to those left uninformed. For example, in regenerative medicine, we conduct research on cell regeneration and develop pharmaceutical drugs. But I've never heard about creating immortal monsters.
Then, homunculi don't exist?
I can answer your question easily enough. However, you won't be convinced, no matter what I say. So why don't you go and see the answer for yourself?
How?
See the answer? How?
If you come with me, you can get into the secret lab. You could go and see for yourself.
Yeah, this is too easy.
Huh? Are you sure?
Actually, this is great timing. I was already considering inviting you there.
What do you mean?
Well, I can go into more detail at the lab. However, I can only bring one person. I can't keep an eye on a big group.
2 people is a big group to you? Hey.
The more people there are, the higher chance you'll be found by the Peacekeepers.
At least Shinigami can still come.
Is it bad if they find us?
That area is off limits to non-employees with no exceptions. It's the heart of Amaterasu Corporation, so to speak.
What about me? Can I follow you?
I said only one may enter. I'm fine with it if you wish to go instead of Yuma.
No, I'll go. Please take me to the secret lab.
Why is Shinigami still nervous? Does she know something?
Yuma.
I too agree you should be the one to go. Going there comes with risking your life. Even though I'm with you, you should be well prepared for that.
Master, you sure it's going to be okay? I have a really bad feeling about this.
But we're slowly inching toward the truth. I can't retreat now.
That settles it. I have some things to take care of, so let's meet up later. Let's see. How about we meet at the station? You should go and talk to your friends before then. It might be the last time you see them.
The last time.
Which reminds me, I want you to keep that we're visiting the lab a secret from your friends. I wish to keep things peaceful. We'll go quietly, take a look, then head back. Understand?
Yes. I'll see you later then. We should go back to the Nocturnal Detective Agency for now.
Yeah.
Romance is in the air.
Wait, you actually approve for once?
What?
Alright, let's see. We need to go to the riverbank. There aren't any more. Yeah, no more side quests. Alright. Yep. Like I said, the only place we can't take the bus is to Marunimon District because of something that happened in the previous chapter. What in the world? That's a dog. Is that a dog? I can't get in to see. Can I get in? Oh, yeah, I can. But I can't reach it. Darn. Yeah, it's a dog. I wasn't sure if it was that or a giant cat. Anyway, that's not what we're here for, so let's... Oh wait, I need to go this way. Anyway, this is where the sub is. Yeah, hey, Chief Yako, we've got... Oh, what's this?
Yeah.
So the secret lab we were searching for is in Amaterasu headquarters.
Say,
I have a bad feeling about this, Master.
And got 10 detective points for that. Anything else to check before I go in? No. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, hey Chief Yako, we got a stray dog out there. You want to take him in as a pet?
Chief, I'm back.
Hmm? Oh.
Was that a letter?
I guess even fuzzheads have pen pals.
I doubt that's who it was from.
His hair has nothing to do with the letter.
Well, there's that too.
There's still some time before the meetup. Maybe now's a good time for goodbyes and farewells to Fuzzhead and the Platin.
We're not gonna talk to the other detectives? Where are they? Where's Halara and Desuhiko and Fubuki? And I guess Vivia too, but I have a feeling we're going to see him soon enough.
Where does the water from the shower come from? The river outside?
Let's hope not.
No.
He must be purifying it somehow. Right? Let's hope. Okay, so I already did that. Let's talk to Kurumi first.
Yuma. No, forget it. It's nothing.
Kurumi.
You need to tell me now. Remember what Makoto said.
Yuma. No, forget it.
Okay, fine.
Kurumi.
Alright, fine.
How's the investigation going? Seeing your gloomy face, I guess I shouldn't have to ask. There's no need to rush it. And good job, Kurumi. Now that you're here, why don't you make yourself at home?
Thank you. If you don't mind.
What are we gonna tell him?
It might be the last time you see them.
The last time. I'm about to go someplace very dangerous. After all, it's a secret lab inside of Amaterasu Corporation. Chief Yako helped me so much, and now I might not ever see him again.
What's wrong, Yuma? You look awfully tired. Hey, you better not have gotten mixed up in some strange trouble again, got it?
No, that's not it.
Oh, that's totally it.
You sure? Oh, alright. You made the same face when we first met at the Amaterasu Express. Things were completely crazy back then. Frankly, I'm surprised you even survived.
Thank you for everything.
Yep, that's been a while now, hasn't it?
So, did you get any of your memories back since then?
No, not at all.
I see. Well, don't worry about it. You can live without your past memories.
Yeah, he's managed so far.
Sometimes you're better off forgetting them altogether.
Is your past like that, Chief Yako?
Yeah, most of it. The things I want to forget, things that I can't forget.
Right. I have zero interest in Fushead's past.
Are you sure?
I was wondering, do you have some kind of forte?
Huh? Me? I don't got a forte at all. I'm no master detective, just a regular one. I trained at the WDO when I was younger, but I never managed to attain my own forte. But to be clear, that's the norm. Halara and Fubuki are pretty exceptional. My colleagues who couldn't become master detectives gave up on their entire detective careers.
You never gave up?
It's my pride as a failure. Besides, there's something I want to protect in this town.
What's that?
Oh, is it a lover?
You're fairly close, but that's not exactly it. To me, this town is my life. My bitter past, my fun memories, they're all right here. I just wanted to protect the happiness I found within arm's reach. But it wasn't easy. It was too much for me to handle on my own. And as a result, I lost everything. I was an empty shell until you all came along. Please, help me save this city!
So that's what he was feeling when he said that. I think I finally understand the weight of those words. I wonder how much the chief has lost in this place. Compared to that, my memories seem insignificant.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, a detective grows stronger the more he is lost. In that sense, you have a lot of potential, Yuma.
No, I'm just...
Hang on, don't get me wrong here. I'm worried day and night you'll get us dragged into even more trouble.
Sorry.
Please don't get in over your head.
Now I have to talk to them again. Alright.
I know I may be overstepping my bounds by saying I'm worried about you.
No, it's okay.
Wow, it's even more romantic now.
That's not even...
Again, do you actually approve now, Shinigami? Okay, I'm gonna go and save again. Again, just to be safe. Alright, here we go.
Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing at all.
Hey, come on. If something's bothering you, talk to me about it, okay? I'm still chief of the detective agency that's overseeing you.
Understood. Thank you.
Even if you wanted to, there's nothing you can say to him now. Especially after he told you to stay out of trouble.
True.
I'm sorry, Chief.
What's Shinigami depressed about?
Master, I think it's time.
Yeah. Chief Yako?
What's up?
I've just remembered something, so can I go investigate it?
Right now? Why don't you wait until tomorrow?
Yes, I gotta check it right now. I'm sorry, but I have to go.
Hey! Hold on! Kurumi too? What's going on?
Oh, hi. Were you eavesdropping the whole time?
Oh, you scared me! Were you there the whole time?
Oh, Chief. Good morning.
It's not morning.
Good morning. Do you even know what time it is?
Where did he go?
You mean Yuma? He ran out, saying there's something he wants to investigate.
I see.
Are you actually interested?
Like a thunderbolt in spring, the pale blue blink in the far-off night sky. Soon, a storm will arrive.
Huh?
He is dangerous.
What did you say?
Oh, it's nothing. I just want to stay asleep. I want to die someday.
Wait, you're going back to sleep? You've got to be kidding me.
What's that? We're not gonna find out yet. Fine.
Yuma! Please, come back safely. Take care.
It makes me worried how she said that so solemnly. I feel like a soldier going to war.
I mean, it's the same thing. Hey, this could be even worse than the battlefield.
We should head to Kanai Station and meet up with Makoto.
Alright, let's do it. Okay, off to Kanai Station. I almost feel like I should say this for next time, but it's a little early for me to end. So, let's just keep going. Bus, 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 yep.
He's still not here?
Maybe he's waiting in a car. Let's check around the roundabout area.
Maybe he's in that car.
Oh. Maybe. By continuing ahead, it will not be possible to return here for some time. Continue. Okay, I'll save one more time. I know I keep saying that, but this time I think I really better. But I'm still not going to end yet. Unless you think I should and save this for next time. Like I said, I usually don't end this early, but I don't know. I don't know how long this will take. No, I'm too curious. Let's go.
Hi, I'm here. You're right on time. Oh, this car? Of course, it's made by Amaterasu Corporation.
Yeah, of course.
Want to do a test drive?
No. I don't have a license.
What a coincidence. Neither do I.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Come on, get in. I'll take you to the secret lab now.
Well, I assume he made it here safely, so maybe he can still drive.
I'm having a lot of doubts right now.
Wait, why do we have parking meters in this city? I just noticed that next to his car.
You seem nervous.
Gee, I wonder why.
I don't blame you. You're heading into the heart of enemy territory right now.
Maybe you don't have a license in this. Maybe you don't need a license in this city like Cyberpunk. Ah, could be.
This is the security area. It uses biometric authentication, so it's difficult to slip past. Of course, everything will be fine because I'm here.
Right. Yep, we don't get to see his face. Convenient.
From here on, we'll be inside Amaterasu headquarters. Are you ready?
Yes.
You think Yuma would have at least been a little curious to see his face since he hasn't seen it at all. But I guess he's more concerned about what's about to happen than that. Welcome to Amaterasu.
We managed to get inside. Welcome to Amaterasu Corporation. Be more bold. If you look like that, people will only suspect you.
Alright.
Cyber-futuristic lobby! It's nothing like Buzzhead's agency.
Gee, you don't say.
There's something unsettling about it. It feels so sterile.
Yeah, it looks like
I totally get you.
Shinra Corporation and Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
No, you totally don't get me. Didn't the receptionist seem really suspicious of me?
With a face like that, it can't be helped.
My face?
How about we pretend you're my secretary? Yes, you're here as my able-bodied secretary.
It really does,
Now
yeah.
stand up straight. You are supposed to be here.
I don't know if I can change so suddenly.
Just do your best. With a face like that. I might be thinking about too much, but the way he said that. Restricted area. Ah. We are heading straight to the restricted area.
The secret lab is deep underground. Regular employees are not given access to it. That should do it.
This is making me nervous.
Who knows? Maybe he is so hot that people will explode if they see his face. Could be. Like you said, who knows?
Who knew you could get inside so easily? Everything is almost a bit too easy here.
Yep, I agree.
My puffiness is all pins and needles.
I can't imagine he's plotting anything. Besides, I may as well take back whatever information I can get.
But what good will it do you if you die?
You're worried about that now?
Then again, I could just take over your corpse and walk all the way back to the agency in your place.
You can.
Well, if that happens, I'm counting on you.
Wow, you took that pretty well, Yuma.
By the way, if there's something you want to ask, go ahead now. There won't be time to talk once we arrive at the lab.
Oh, then... what should I ask about?
About the secret lab.
What sort of place is the secret lab?
It's literally a lab that's secret.
Gee, thanks.
That doesn't answer my question.
With any organization, state-of-the-art research is kept top secret, and only the senior executives are given access. All companies keep their research secret to protect their profits.
That's true, but...
We have especially advanced research machinery, even by Amaterasu standards. This is where our world-leading products are created.
So what are you developing here?
I can't tell you that, but feel free to look with your own eyes and imagine for yourself. Perhaps I'll give you a hint. Our head of research is Dr. Weska, a specialist in weapons development.
Weapons development?
The crudest, yet most delicate research in the entire world. It's a lot to worry about.
What do you mean?
Well, this is just a rumor, but someone in Amaterasu Corporation is working behind the scenes with Dr. Weska. I don't know what they're plotting, but if this rumor is true, they must be dealt with eventually. Whether as CEO of Amaterasu, or as someone who loves this city.
Which is why you brought me here as part of your inspection.
Very good. You're a sharp one.
So he purposely brought you here so no one would suspect his real motive? He's obviously using you as a scapegoat in case something happens. This guy's dangerous.
I don't think he's revealed his true motive yet, and I won't end up as some sacrificial lamb. What should I ask about?
About Makoto.
Mr. Makoto? You're really the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation, right?
That is what the catch was. Yep.
Please, it's just Makoto. You really still doubt me? You saw us move past security.
Yeah, but...
Do you have a problem with the way I look?
Oh my gosh.
Would you prefer I was an old man with a comb over?
We don't even know what you look like. We've only seen you with the mask.
I suppose I could make a mask like that.
Oh. No.
Please, don't. Just stay the way you are.
You sure? I have other masks, so let me know if you have any requests.
Yeah, but you didn't bring him with you, did you?
By the way, this mask is modeled after a god worshipped by the Bora Bora tribe, who live near the equator.
Okay.
When did you first become CEO here?
I think it was about 3 years ago.
Is that how his hands look, or are those gloves he's wearing? Like, are his hands actually that pale, or is he just wearing white gloves? Probably white gloves.
I haven't always lived in Kanai Ward.
Although,
I just happened to come here for work at Amaterasu Corporation. Just one small accomplishment, and then, before I knew it, I was chosen to be CEO.
Is that true? It sounds like you have your head in the clouds.
Of course it's true.
Then what was the small accomplishment you mentioned? It must have been significant enough for you to be chosen.
I can't discuss the details of my work. Even
I
if
think they
told
are
you,
gloves because
it's
they
too
weren't on earlier.
specialized for
Oh, they
you to
weren't?
understand.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I
you
wasn't
aren't
paying
from
attention to
Kanai
that. I
Ward.
think I've been paying too
I
much
thought you were
attention to
born
his
and raised
mask.
here.
Well, if you stay in one spot for 3 years, you grow attached to it. They say even couples who have fallen in love usually break up within the first 3 years.
What should I ask about?
About the Peacekeepers.
Are there any peacekeepers at the secret lab?
Of course, they're everywhere. However, due to confidentiality issues, we have regulations in place minimizing the number of staff there.
Couldn't you order them to withdraw? Is that possible?
It's not so easy. To deal with the Peacekeepers, you must deal with their leader.
Yomi, right? But considering your positions, don't you outrank him?
Maybe to the outside world, but in truth, we're not so different.
What's your relationship with him?
You could say we both fought for the top spot in Amaterasu. That's the easiest way to put it.
Fought for the top?
At the time, Yomi was so elite. It was assumed he'd be the next CEO.
That's why he doesn't like you.
No one expected I would overtake him and gain that title for myself.
But in the end, you were chosen.
I never purposely aimed for the top. But there was something I had to do as the CEO.
What was it?
It's a long story, so I'll save it for another day. In any case, I was officially appointed as CEO. So that's the post I hold now. Yomi believes I cheated to get my way here. Ever since then, he's hated my guts and has grown more heavy-handed over time. The previous CEO died in an accident. But my guess is that actually...
You think Yomi is responsible?
That's just a guess, mind you.
Who was the previous CEO?
I think he could do something like that. Regardless, his resentment seems justified.
I don't know what he's thinking. But the fact remains that he's spreading fear throughout the whole city. For the sake of Kanai Ward's future, I cannot allow him to run free.
He says it's for Kanai Ward's future, but it's probably just for himself. This is just a fight for power. It'd be a nice show if more corpses pile up.
The WDO getting involved now certainly complicates things.
It's complicated enough already. You're the only one who hasn't noticed yet, Master.
I thought I knew, but I get the feeling the worst is yet to come. Although, I have no idea what form worst will take.
Maybe Yuma was the last CEO. Interesting theory.
We're here. There's that face again. Did you forget? Right now, you're my able secretary. Don't look so worried. Or should I lend you an extra mask? It'll be perfect for hiding your face.
No, I'm fine.
Someone else coming in here wearing a mask would just look more suspicious, probably.
Then let's go.
Unless they would believe it was your policy that whoever works under you has to wear one. I don't know. I wouldn't put that past Makoto at this point.
That's odd. The gate was left open. Under normal security circumstances, there wouldn't be so many peacekeepers.
Did they find out about me?
If so, you'd already be captured. They wouldn't even let you off the elevator. For now, let's ask them what's up.
Hey, wait!
Hi there. What happened?
Chief Executive! I regret to inform you that 2 peacekeepers on guard duty at the gate were knocked out by someone.
Is it an intruder?
Oh my gosh, his mask there.
Yes, that appears to be the case.
Is it Vivia?
So we have a guest. Who would have thought there'd be an intruder right now?
I mean, it looked like he had gone back to bed earlier. That was ugly, yeah, it was. I mean, it did look like Vivia went back to bed earlier, but I don't know.
An intruder?
The timing is too perfect. It's like they were waiting for you, Master.
Huh?
Hey, what's going on here? Am I seeing things? The tacky piece of trash that loves looking down on citizens from on high is actually strutting around on the ground. And with a fucking detective who moonlights as a terrorist to boot. That's even more impossible than a chance meeting between an umbrella and a sewing machine on an operating table!
This is bad. Why is he, of all people, here?
This is the worst timing. Master, you are the world champion of getting into trouble.
Hi, Yomi. You came at the right time.
Excuse me?
We have an emergency.
Oh,
An
right.
intruder has gotten past the gate.
You don't need to tell me what I already know, you masked freak.
Truthfully, I'm not sure which of you is the bigger freak, so I wouldn't be throwing stones if I were you.
It sounds like you already know about the intruder. So, you received an alert and decided to pay a visit? Seeing you personally take care of things is a rare sight.
Of course I'm here. This is an important base for us.
Well, do you have any ideas regarding this intruder?
I'm not required by duty or cosmic law to tell you a damn thing. Go back to the clouds and read poetry in the bath.
I'll help.
What?
As CEO, I offer my full support to the Peacekeepers' investigation.
What, like some sort of truce?
Is now the time to fight among ourselves?
Fine. I'll accept your peace offer. You think I'd really say that? I don't need your help! You don't seem to understand the situation you're in. You really are a special kind of stupid. I have power, numbers, and charisma that far surpass yours in every way. You are in no position to order around the great Yomi.
I'll admit, I have no power, numbers, or charisma. But what about here?
You talk a lot of trash, empty-headed balloon boy.
How about I catch this intruder before you do?
Huh? You catch the intruder? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with Fink the Slaughter Artist.
Fink the Slaughter Artist? The famous hitman?
Who's this new character now?
He said Hitman.
What? Were you acting all tough for no reason? You sure are a brainless executive. We've been looking into this for days already.
Dr. Huesca must pay for his sins with his life. My blade shall be his atonement.
It's a death threat. Dr. Huesca is...
Isn't that the head of the lab he mentioned? So a hitman's out to get him?
This thing was sent to the Peacekeepers and the lab itself a few days ago. The Slaughter Artist signed the envelope in big letters. He craves attention like a schoolgirl with a new haircut.
It doesn't matter who he is. The moment he steps into this lab, he'll be caught in my trap. Sorry, but we'll be the ones to handle this hitman.
Keep talking, you clown. Your words are just as empty as your head. We, the Peacekeepers, are gonna catch the hitman. We're the keepers of order and we'll show him who's boss. You best be careful not to stand in my way. It'd ruin my shoes to stomp on a pile of shit.
Are you sure you can catch the Hitman first?
Huh? It's not my job to catch him. It's yours, Detective.
Of course.
I knew it.
There. Don't look at me like that.
He's not looking at you.
As
Oh.
a result, you weren't taken by the Peacekeepers, and we also gained information about the intruder. We've killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Maybe, but
On top of that, you can peruse the lab freely now. So it's more like a 3-base hit, sending all the runners home.
was that his goal during the short exchange with Yomi? If so, he's not just any regular person. I understand why you think he's creepy.
It's probably best to stay on his good side. Although, I don't think befriending him is smart either. In other words, as I keep on saying, you should just run away!
It's too late for that.
Now, let's go inside the lab like we originally planned.
As planned, huh? So this is the secret lab. Let's keep up with Makoto.
Alright.
I was picturing something way more suspicious. Like corpses stored in a vat of chemicals and stuff.
See? It's not some suspicious lab. There aren't any immortal monsters in sight.
I can't tell yet.
Yuma, I'm sure you want to look around the lab, but let's prioritize this issue with Dr. Wesker.
Hey, I'm trying to keep up with you. I don't know
Right.
what you're
If
talking
he's been
about.
targeted by the hitman, it'd be better to find him first and take him into our custody.
Well then, let's hurry. Dr. Wesker should be in the critical lab up ahead.
Was that a robot? I think I've seen it somewhere else.
Isn't that the one they advertise a lot on posters around town and those big digital billboards?
Oh, it's a toy robot for children. It's being developed here.
You make them here? Toy robots, I mean.
It may be a toy, but it's quite advanced. State-of-the-art technology shouldn't be just for adults. In fact, I even have one. It's quite nice. The camera affixed to its head can connect to a device's display, and it can also be remote controlled. It even features an interactive mic and can carry a load of up to 100 kilograms. It's advertised to withstand play with your rowdiest kids, and as being tough enough for an elephant to stand on.
Shall we keep going?
Oh, right. Here it is. Let's go inside.
Yes.
This is the front chamber of the critical lab. You can consider it an entrance. Dr. Wesker's critical lab is sealed with especially tough security. Anyone who tries to enter carelessly would be in grave danger, including myself. So, in order to meet the doctor, we must first contact him on the intercom.
Who dares disturb the thoughts within my sacred brain cells?
Dr. Wesker, it's me, the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation.
Who the hell are you? I refuse to speak with any disrespectful hoodlums. Either take off your mask or present someone whose mouth I can view.
You heard him. Yuma, can you take my place?
Huh? Me? Why doesn't he just take off his mask? This doctor guy seems like the stubborn type. I doubt I'll be good at dealing with him.
The only humans you're good at dealing with are young girls. Right, Master?
My name is Yuma Cocohead. I've come here today after being advised by Mr. Makoto.
Speak what you must in under 10 words.
Oh, sure. You're being targeted by a hitman. You need to get somewhere safe.
You've exceeded your word limit. Game over. Don't come back.
Hold on!
See how difficult he is? He's a great researcher, but I can't say the same for his personality.
Yeah, he just ignored that there's a threat on his life because you didn't stay under your word count.
People say he's been in this lab for months now without seeing anyone.
Months?
It's like the Heavenly Rock cave legend. However, there's only one way to get him out, and it's not some passionate dance. It's this.
Huh?
You're a persistent bugger. What's the meaning of this? Do you wish to become a test subject for a new weapon?
As I mentioned, a hitman is...
I know that already. I received a threatening note a few days ago.
Huh? So you received one too?
I received a report from my subordinate. I didn't see anything of the sort myself.
Why didn't you run away then? You'd be better protected somewhere safe.
What a foolish question. What place is possibly safer than here? The security system was instilled with my genius. Whether it's a hitman or the CEO, anyone who dares enter without my permission will be turned into a test subject. And now that you've been enlightened, quit wasting my precious time.
It appears he won't budge. Such a shame. I wanted to ask him a few things too.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. He didn't even talk to me. He appears to despise me. Maybe it's because I keep trying to investigate his research.
So having you introduce me wouldn't have made a difference in the first place.
Probably not. But I thought you'd like the chance to speak with the doctor. He is the head of Amaterasu Corp's research facilities. If there was any sort of questionable research, he would know.
Questionable research? He's referring to the homunculi. Isn't there some way we can reach the doctor?
I doubt he'd answer the intercom again, and it's impossible to get past his security. You can attempt to force your way in, but you'd be risking your life.
The security is that tough?
You could say it's impregnable. You could even call it murderous. Intruders will be immediately killed.
Killed?
It's not so much a security system as a boom kill device.
It's a security system so perfect that even the devil would avoid it. Even though this is the heart of Amaterasu Corporation, I still think it's a bit excessive. Oh, if you want, I could explain what the security is like around here.
Yes, please. Tell me about the security system.
First off, we're in what's known as the front chamber. It's like an entrance to the critical lab. You see that automatic door there? It's not actually locked. You can come and go freely through it. Once you get past that door, you will need to proceed through 3 chambers before arriving at the doctor's lab. The 3 chambers are, in order, the airlock, the toxic gas chamber, and the panel chamber.
Panel chamber? The other 2 are self-explanatory, but what's the panel chamber?
Toxic gas chamber. Sounds dangerous already.
It is. Anyway, let's go in order. After the front chamber is the airlock. The airlock isn't particularly dangerous. As the name suggests, it's a room that seals out air. It features a large decontamination device set up on a wall. This prevents gas from the toxic gas chamber from leaking out. If an intruder broke in or there was an accident originating from the toxic gas chamber, everything beyond it would remain safe thanks to the airlock.
So it's a room to stop the toxic gas.
Once you get past the airlock, you arrive at the toxic gas chamber in question. It was supposed to use sleeping gas in the original design, but Dr. Weska decided to upgrade it. If anyone enters while the security system is active, the whole room immediately fills with fatal toxic gas. The gas is comprised of bacterial aerosols, so regular gas masks are ineffective against it. Even if you hold your breath, it penetrates the skin. There are no effective treatments for it in existence.
Yikes.
Isn't it dangerous to weaponize such a deadly gas?
Oh, there's no need to worry about that. This gas is one of the doctor's failures.
Wait, what?
It's only effective in an airtight room. It is easily dispersed outdoors.
I see.
By the way, it takes time for the toxins to spread throughout your body.
Mustard
so
gas.
it will not
Oh,
be a
okay.
quick death. However, you
My
will
favorite.
absolutely die within 30 minutes. No one can escape that fate. The time lag is another reason why it's considered a failure. But as a security system, it's unmatched in offensive and defensive capabilities. Anyone who wanted to force their way through would need a spacesuit.
He claims the gas will absolutely kill anyone. That's terrifying.
That's not cute like me at all.
And next, we have the third room, the panel chamber. It consists of 9 panels in a 3x3 layout. It functions as a key to open the door. The 9 panels are set in a special sequence by the doctor. Stepping on them in the correct order unlocks the door. Only the doctor knows the order. Its key is sealed within his memories. Supposedly, even computers cannot analyze it. Also, stepping on the wrong panel will cause an intruder to be shocked at high voltages.
High voltages?
An intruder would be burnt to a crisp before realizing they'd messed up.
It's totally out to boom kill you.
It was originally designed to emit a light shock, but the doctor modified it to be deadly.
Why go to such lengths?
According to the doctor, this string of security protocols is not meant to kill intruders. It's more like a deterrent. This display of excessive force would cause anyone to give up on breaking in. But there is a strong aura of malice here. I guess you could say that's another deterrent.
It's true. If anyone knew about the obstacles, they would never even try to enter here.
And also note there's a second decontamination device in the panel chamber that's identical to the one in the airlock. Of course, this is to prevent the toxic gas from leaking into the lab itself. Once the 9 panels are cleared, all that is left is to flip the switch. Doing so opens the final door, beyond which is the doctor's lab.
Speaking of, how does the doctor get in and out of the lab?
Within the lab is a button that fully disarms all security measures. The doctor just presses it whenever he leaves. But he's remained in the lab for months. He seems focused solely on his research and hasn't set a foot outside.
Hope he had food delivered to him at least.
There's a toilet and shower, as well as plenty of food and water.
Alright.
Security is perfect, and since he's never interrupted, it must feel like heaven to him.
Even so, it doesn't seem healthy to be holed up in there for months. Did something trigger that?
It's normal for a researcher to be immersed in his own research, but it is worrisome. We won't know the details until we speak to him directly, but from what I've heard, he was part of a big project that was cancelled in the past. He's shut himself in here ever since.
A big project?
Could it be the homunculus research?
Anyway, as I've just explained, getting through the security here is impossible. If you wish to meet the doctor, you must get him to press the disarming button. In the end, we must communicate with him, which you appear to be better at than I am.
That's not true. But I guess I have to do it.
Uh-oh.
I knew you'd be here.
Hi, Yomi. Dr. Weska is safe. I've confirmed it just now. The security system is active, so I doubt the hitman can even get close to him.
So, you talked smack about finding that hitman before we do. How's it going?
As of right now, no luck.
You can drop the phony act, masked freak.
Act?
My underlings searched all around the lab, but no intruder has been found. Which means there was no hitman from the get-go. Isn't that right, you executive of massive fraud?
Huh?
I know you're the one who made up that death threat, Makoto Kagutsuchi. What are you plotting? Why are you even here?
You seem to have a misunderstanding. There's no doubt someone's been here before us. Besides, what would I gain from such a plot? I just want to have a little chat with Dr. Weska.
What business do you have with Dr. Weska? Don't pretend you're just here to talk about the weather!
I want to see if he needs my help with anything. I have a duty to watch over Amaterasu and Kanai Ward as a whole.
What? What have you ever done for Kanai Ward? All you do is look down on it from on high. The peaceful order you see when you gaze upon it is thanks to my righteous justice. I'm the one guiding these lazy fools. I brought civilization to this place. I don't need you messing with the proper order of my city! Hey, tell Mr. CEO that he doesn't belong here. Politely escort him out. Make sure he can still talk, though. There are plenty of things I need to ask him.
What a coincidence. I was hoping to have a nice chat with you two.
Wait!
It's alright, don't worry. We're just going to talk for a bit. I'll be right back.
What even are you?
Huh?
You're not a citizen of Kanai Ward, nor are you a detective. What point is there in your existence? Not that I care about small fries like you anyway.
Wait! Shinigami, what do I do?
Jeez, you are always begging for help. I must admit, seeing you so pitiful is nice. I'm gonna stare at you for a while.
Don't say that! Help me!
It's not like there's anything I can do in this situation anyway.
Please, wait! Hey, open up! Please, hear me out!
Shut up and stay put!
Here we are again, huh? I'm growing bored of this, Master.
Seriously, why does this keep happening to me? It's like some evil spirit is haunting me.
What? That's impossible. Although, you do have an adorable partner here. Oh, there you go, sighing again. Keep it up and something bad'll happen.
I hope a meteor crashes down on me.
Is it time to switch out? Oh, is that late already? The guy inside? Beats me. He seems to have quieted down. Anyway, you can take it from here.
What are you doing? Am I gonna be tortured? Please, wait! I don't know anything, honest!
Stand up. Your sentence has been decided. You will be put to death.
Excuse me?
Death?
Wow, you got the death penalty just for tagging along? I don't want you to die, Master!
Then do something!
However, I will give you one chance. If you wish to escape your fate, say the name of the girl you like.
What?
Huh?
Come on. That's enough fooling around.
Uh-huh. I knew it.
Won't you let me have a bit?
Yeah, I knew it.
Tatsuhiko and Chief Yako?
How did you two get in?
Took you long enough to notice.
Oh, right. Master Disguise.
No wonder you
Except I didn't think that could be passed on to Yako. Oh well, I ain't complaining.
So, you used your disguise?
I wouldn't really call it a disguise. This is more like a change of clothes for me.
So who is the girl you like anyway, Master?
Never mind that now.
Anyway, what are you doing here, Yuma?
That's what I want to know. Why are you two here?
First off, you need to calm down, Yuma. Tell me what you're doing here.
Well, I was investigating that secret lab and... And that's what happened.
I see. So that masked CEO had a hand in things. No wonder you were all fidgety when you came back to the agency.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
I'm sure you had no choice. Oh, that's nothing to be proud of, mind you. It's not some stranger with a sweet whisper that has your back when it matters. It's your friends, right? Don't misjudge these matters. Think carefully about who really cares for...
Hey, now's not the time to give a lecture. Why are all old men like this?
I'm not that old.
Master sure is an expert at getting into trouble. You're also an expert at crying out for help.
But I wonder why these two are here. So, why are you two here?
Oh, this was delivered to us after you left the agency.
Oh. Wait a minute. You had that... Oh, forget it. Dr. Huesca must pay for his sins with his life. My blade shall be his atonement.
It's the Hitman's death threat. Why was this sent to the detective agency?
Beats me. But this Dr. Huesca guy is famous among Amaterasu's staff. Also, I remembered he shut himself up inside their headquarters. So we came here to the headquarters and saw the Peacekeeper's director head inside looking all irritated. Which was our cue that something must have happened.
And that's where I came in. I hid myself among the other Peacekeepers and followed them inside. To what happened to be the secret lab itself. I heard some careless detective got captured, so we came to help.
Thank you. You really saved me.
Thanks to this letter, we were able to find the secret lab.
But this Fink the slaughter artist guy, is he scattering death threats all over town? Doesn't that just make it harder to kill the target? The Peacekeepers have ramped up their security.
You'll never understand what these wacky named psychos are thinking. Maybe he prefers having a challenge or something.
I don't know what the Hitman is plotting, but there's only one thing we need to do. We must take Dr. Huesca into custody as soon as possible and extract information about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. If they really are researching homunculi, then he would know.
But from what Yuma said, this mission won't be that simple. The masked man is meeting the doctor for a reason, and the Peacekeeper director is after him too. On top of that, some first-rate hitman's gunning for him.
The fight over Dr. Huesca is taking shape. Our competition's quite the lineup. But we can outsmart them all. The Nocturnal Detective Agency has been pressed in on all sides, so it's about time to show them what we're made of.
Oh, Chief, you're usually so pessimistic. I like what I'm hearing. All right, let's do this!
Yeah, let's.
Nice! I love this totally gung-ho attitude. It's super stupid, not that I mind one bit.
Yuma, you want to put on a disguise? I'll match your preference and make you look like a lady Peacekeeper.
I don't have a preference.
Oh, wait, I had to hide my bag on the way here. I need to get it first.
Great.
Let's go.
For the
Okay.
first time, I think Fuzzhead and the Shorty Detective are kinda cool.
Okay, this is a good place to end the stream for tonight. So, hope y'all enjoyed it. As always, you can follow my YouTube channel link below to see my past streams, as well as my Twitter to be notified when I go live or further announcements. I'll be back tomorrow to continue playing Trails from Zero, so I will see you then. If you stick around, I'll drop a raid. We'll go ahead and raid Mr. Xion Petru 92, who is playing Soulstone Survivors. So I hope you'll stick around for that. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night and take care, everyone. Bye.